Hi, I'm Hannah from Oscha Slings, and today I'm going to show you how you can use our Nook baby-sized carrier from a newborn all the way up to a child of about 2.5 years. So if you wanted to carry for longer than that, then you might want to look at our toddler carrier that can go from about 2 years all the way up to about 3 to 4 years, depending on how tall your child becomes. So the first thing I've done is I've got my baby Nook waistband on quite high. This is for the newborn. And I prepared my straps so that they cross at the back. We have got another video on how you can learn how to prepare your carry for a front carry with cross straps at the back. So the first thing you need to do is find your Oscha cinch here and tie that underneath the panel and around so that you can narrow in the width. So this is so that the panel width mimics the same width as your baby. So as your newborn might be quite narrow, and as they grow you can loosen it off. So my baby doll is about 2 to 3 months, so I think this looks about right for them. I'm just going to swivel the knot round underneath there so that it's not in the way. And then I'm going to get my baby. So I'm just going to sit baby just over the panel here, and that will help them to get a really nice deep M position. So I'm just going to bring up my straps now. So I'm looking for that going in into their knee pit there, and the same on the other side. And into the knee pit there. Okay, now with our Nook carrier, we have got leg padding here so that you can actually have the straps going over the knee. But when I'm using the Nook with quite a young child, I much prefer to have it underneath. So when you're using the cinch, you probably will find it more comfortable to be under. And as baby grows, then you can have it over, which will help with the weight distribution. So I'm just going to double check that they're underneath for each. And there's no twisting. Okay, and then I'm ready to tighten. So I'm going to find the strap that's going underneath and start that one first. So that's this one. And I'm just going to shrug my shoulder around as I tighten. And then I'll do the same on the other side. I'm just tightening in the same direction as the webbing and shrugging my shoulder as I do. And I can neaten that up later. So there we have about a 2-month-old baby in the Nook with using the cinch to bring the panel in at the bottom. And by having the waistband higher, you reduce the panel height so that it just reaches the nape of the neck there. Okay? And you can tie these bits away once you're finished and complete. So now I'm going to show you how you can adjust it for a toddler. So I'm just going to clip baby out. So the first thing I'll do is remove the cinch. So you don't need this for a larger baby or toddler. And then I'm just going to readjust my straps so that they are the right length. So I'm loosening off the strap here, and because I unclipped this side, I need to just find the clip again and reposition that. So I'm loosen that off there, and that will need to go over here. So you can learn how to do the cross strap method with our other video on that. So now you can see the panel width is wider. We've got some leg padding here, which is really comfortable for toddlers or older babies. And I'm just going to bring the waist belt down a little bit because I know that my toddler is taller, so it doesn't need quite as much there. And now I'm ready for her. So this toddler doll is about 2.5 years old. So I'm just going to place, again as I did with the baby, place them over the panel here just a little bit, and that will give you that really nice deep M position. If your child or your toddler is a little bit smaller, then you can go a little bit further, and that will just reduce the panel height here. So I think for this baby, probably about there is perfect. And then I'm going to get my straps. So I'm looking for the knee-to-knee positioning here, as you can see, and just get the other side. Now, as I described before, I'm going to put the leg padding over the knee. So I'm just going to get my leg padding here, pop baby's leg in there, and then make sure that everything's nice and comfortable and knee to knee. And I'll do the same with this side. Here, make sure there's nothing twisted. And then you can see the panel height should be right for them there. And then I'm ready to tighten again. And I'm just lifting up under bottom just to make that a little bit easier. So lifting underneath and shrugging round. And there you can see that I've got my 2.5-year-old in the toddler Nook. It's going knee to knee. Everything's in position, and we've got the correct panel height as well. And that's you.